ABC Jack here. Welcome to Vinyl Martini. It is the morning of December 15th, 2022, and that means that I am going to be doing a draw for my competition, my drive for 200 subs. I had, I don't know, 12 or 14 entries, some fantastic entries. I'll just remind you that the parameters of the contest was I wanted everybody to show 3 to 5 albums from a solo artist who recorded those albums while he or she was still in a band, not after they left the band or after the band broke up, but while they were still in the band. So I got some fantastic entries. I am well over 200 subscribers. I'm 221, so thank you guys. Thanks so much for doing that, for taking the time to think about that and putting a video together. They were just fantastic. It was very enjoyable watching the things that you guys put together. So without further ado, I've got my lucky fishing hat. Bought this in Maui. I mean, does anybody go crate digging when they're on vacation in Maui? I do. And I also bought a hat. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, we had George at Scott Spinner. George is from Glasgow. He has a great jazz program. All these people that are putting in the draw have fantastic channels. You should check them out. I'm going to put their links in my description. So if you don't know any of these people, check them out. They're all worth watching. So George, Scott Spinner he did the first entry, so thanks, George. One of my very, very early supporters, Rob Walker. Everybody knows Rob. He's got a fantastic channel. Huge supporter of not just me, but so many channels. Great guy. He has a great show. Next up, Mike, PC31, the Vinyl Policeman. Again, another great channel, another great supporter. You can't subscribe to a channel and not see Mike's comments in the comments section. Such a great guy and such a great show he does. I don't know if anybody knows Mr. Shelf Stacker. I don't know his first name. I think it's a secret, but anyways, he does a great channel out of England. He's another British bloke. I'm kind of grouping people together about where they come from. So these are all my UK entries. Mr. Shelf Stacker from somewhere in England. Another newbie to me is Mike from Berwickshire. His channel is Berwickshire Mike. He's only got a few subscribers. I think he's got about 65 or 66 subscribers. Why don't you go check him out and sub him up? Very nice guy, did a great entry. Next, got a couple of new subscribers from Australia. So Lloyd Boon, that's the name of his channel, does a great job. He's from Perth, I think he's from, must be Western Australia. I'm trying to work out the East Coast and the West Coast. So Lloyd Boon. Next up, Ben Rankins. Man, he's got a great channel. If you want to know about Australian music, you go check out his channel. He knows it all. Shows some fabulous records. Next, what I call my Ontario Mafia. I'm going to start off with Brian at Embryonic Robot. He's got a great channel. What a vast collection he has. And I don't know about 80s or 90s music or into the 2000s. What Brian doesn't know isn't worth knowing. He's the high priest of contests, by the way, I hear. Next we have up is Mike from T-Cat's Vinyl Tracks. Mike is from Western Ontario. I think he's closer to Windsor, maybe London area. He's got a great show. I just watched one of his programs this morning. Fantastic. Next, one of the biggest exponents of Canadian music out there. Rob at Northern Revolutions. Rob's a new subscriber to me. Thanks for doing that, Rob. He did a great, he had a great submission. And coming up to the last couple, but not least, Mike from MGK Boston. Mike and I have become good friends over the last year or so. He was one of the first promoters of my channel. He gave me a great shout out. My numbers went up after he did that. He's just running a contest. You should check out his contest that he's running. A lot of fun. I just put an entry in for that. Mike is a Canadian implant. He's kind of one of our spies. He reports back to the Prime Minister's office about the ongoings in the United States. And last but not least, my neighbor Rachel. She put in a submission yesterday, right under the wire, but it was a good one. So thanks for doing that, Rachel. Rachel is a huge supporter of so many people in the vinyl community. So, Rachel, the last entry. So, here we go. And the winner, the winner is a newcomer, Mike at Berwickshire Mike. So, congratulations, Mike. Thank you for entering. And hopefully we can build your numbers up. So thanks to everybody. Thanks to all my new subscribers who have subscribed because you've watched these videos. If you have done a video and I haven't seen it, or I have neglected to mention you, please send me a note in the comments below and I will give you a shout out for sure. Anyways, thanks a lot. I am going to be doing a contest entry next week for Rod, the Happy Hippie guy. So hopefully I get that out before I take off for Christmas holidays. And again, thanks for watching. Thanks for the submissions and thanks for all the support. And I'll see you guys soon.